Hello, my friends, and welcome back to our Mirelurk Tribe campaign. Now, I know it's probably a little unusual to see back-to-back episodes of the same playthrough, but something was going on with the Crusader Kings 3, was having trouble. I don't know. I don't know if it was the computer. I don't know if it was Crusader Kings 3. I'm not sure on the other computer where all those campaigns are. So hopefully I can get that all figured out. It'll work out, and we can get back to it in the coming day or so. But very happy to be here. Let's continue our campaign. Also, before we start, real quick, was speaking with Pure Chicanery about a couple things, and he mentioned, maybe like playing as New Orleans. Now, I think New Orleans only exists as a faction with all those other submods that I had with our Gulf expedition, because right now it only stops in Louisiana. You can only get to right here. This is like kind of made, but it's not ready to be played. But if you have those submods, I guess East Coast Rebirth and Map Filler, all that stuff, then you can actually play as New Orleans. So that would be fun one day too. Lots of great options out there. All right, let's continue, shall we? We need to get this thing going. All right. Shoe-lined canoes. Or not shoe-lined, coral-lined canoes. Alright, let's take a look at what our options are here. Dig barrows for spawning pools. Or offer mutt fruit for the cannibal. While it will hurt us in the short term, perhaps, by making a deal with the owners of the cannibal territory, we can get some more empty land for the purposes of creating Mirelurk spawning pools in. Sure. That sounds good. Also, I have all of this political power. I want to go down here. We need more manpower. So I am going to up this to able-bodied tribesmen up at the 10%. Or what is that? Sorry, 12. I will also invite ghoul recruitment. I'll also up this to wasteland survival training. So just a little bit of helpfulness there. And then hopefully, yeah, this war should be over soon. Shouldn't have much left in the tank. All right, plant cultivation, good. Give me some manpower. Definitely need more manpower. Let's go over here to infantry. Let's research crowd gear. Alright, keep this going. Yeah, we're probably using up a ton in garrisons. Now, I'm surprised he's actually well, no, now it's evening out. There we go. How much do they have left in the tank? Only a couple % left, and the troll warren will be no more. All right.
That's a
So we did, yes, to get the cannibal territories, that which is what all of this is. So let's hope the Washington Brotherhood accepts that deal. I really don't want to be right next. Well, we already are right next to them. What I might do is let the marrow, and there it is. Okay. I might take like this. Oh, I didn't get this troll. No, I still want to try and get the troll, the capital. There we go. So I might let the marrow drinkers go above me like this or something. Maybe create a little bit of a buffer state. I don't know. Maybe that's crazy. Maybe that's a bad idea. I don't know. But still. Oh, defense. I have not been paying for the anti-partisan. Whoops. Gosh darn it. All right. I need more manpower. I need to put more divisions in the field. And then where are you? You're trying to put out resistance. I need you putting out resistance in the Warren for sure. Trade accepted. Nice. So now we also have the cannibal territories. Yeah, clearing out the cannibals. Naturally, we can't have Malulu enter this land. If there are cannibals here, perhaps they can make a good sacrifice to Malulu themselves. All right, that gains a core on cannibal territories. Awesome. West Salem is renamed to the Northern Crowlands, and Malulu lays a batch of 1,200 eggs. What do we get with the bat? I can't remember. I mean, do they pop out at some point and we get a bunch of creatures or something? I don't know. I don't know. I'm not sure. Oh, we should probably pay for the new citizen care package. Let's do that. We need to get that. We need to get this compliance up big time. Shows an occupied state. Oh, because I haven't gone through the. My goodness, I haven't gone through the focus yet. Alright, just kind of pull back somewhere, I guess. It doesn't really matter. Honestly, I wouldn't mind, yeah, if they just kind of left me alone for a little bit. Klamath is not in a faction. That would be probably a pretty easy one to pick up. Arroyo's got a ton of troops on the border there, so just in case, let's send you all down here to the border. They have people on the border, let's put people on the border too, perhaps. Now, if those marrow drinkers and the Washington Brotherhood go to war, that would probably be a good opportunity for me to also go to war with the Washington Brotherhood. This big faction right here, that scares me, I'm going to be honest. Alright, we need to research some support stuff, alright? So let's research dogs. I love to have my support dogs. Gosh, I just need more manpower. So like some Malulu's clutch, I would love to be popping some more out here, guys. In training, 5. That's not gonna do it. Oh, I'm only short 1,000 manpower to get these 4 divisions out. Jeez Louise. What's the population in the Warren? 32,000. That is by far my biggest population center. I mean, right now my 2 core populations are only 17,000? Ay, ay, ay. Alright, keep getting that anti-partisan up, please. I mean, we have to be at 85%, right? Oh, compliance at 95%. Alright, clearing out the cannibals. Now that should gain us that core. So let's get weapon stashes on the beach. In case this land ever gets invaded, it's probably a good idea to stash conch knives under the sand so that the warriors can arm themselves quickly in times of war, indeed. Agreed. Are we short anything? No, just 2 units of amphibious creatures, but that'll be filled out. I mean, I have a ton of infantry equipment. Support equipment's in the green. Caravan's green. Behemoth. I have 164 units of Behemoth, huh? Okay, well, at least the apostles, we've gotten up to enough compliance where we have settlement guards, so that knocks the required garrisons down a little bit. Yeah. So not too bad. So far, nice and quiet. I appreciate that. Let's stay that way, please. Military signing bonus, yes. Definitely, I want to do that too. Anything that can provide me some more manpower right now would really be helpful. New Reno has declared war on Modoc. Of course, if I took something like Klamath, then I would also border the Seraph Lords, and that just is probably not a good idea. So we're just kind of in a little bit of a holding pattern, to be honest with y'all. Alright, let's speed it up to 4 times, I guess. Yeah, produce those conch knives. Alright, crowd control gear is researched. Good. Now support. Okay, we are working on dogs. Let's research machine guns here. The squad automatic weapon. Let's research that, please. I do want to get some crowd control going. Alright. Of course, I don't know if I really want to change that over. So if I went to this and changed it to rioters. Man, the suppression is better and the manpower is much better. I just don't really have the infantry armor. How much would that hurt, I wonder? I don't know, it says we're 79% efficient anyway. I bet that gave us a little manpower boost on our... Yeah, a little bit. Alright, trained mongrels. Alright, let's get a factory for the dogs going, please, as well. Yes, excellent, excellent. Okay. Ooh, we can go ahead and research our refined mixture. Yes, I want to do that. Let's improve our healing powder where we can. Alright, spread the Crowland. Shortly after the integration of our new territory, we have noticed the old swamp boundary starting to inch towards the north. We should encourage this. So the Northern Crowlands gets a building slot, a civilian workshop, add a 4 metal, and we lay some more eggs. So is this number larger? Yeah, 3,000 eggs. Alright. When do they come? When do they come out? The marrow drinkers demand territory. Son of a gun, what? All of this? That would be a ton of land to have to give back. Dang it. What to do? Uh-oh. They're starting to justify against us. Well then, I am going to return these disputed lands. Son of a... That stinks. I think it's for the best, though. Alright, Washington Brotherhood is justifying against us. Wow. Wow. This is getting a little harder than I thought it was going to be honest. Well, I guess let's take our... Let's put them on this border. Marrow drinkers, please attack Washington Brotherhood and not me. There's a chance then. Alright, the gang. Alright, that is part of our warfare line, right? What was it? Okay, dog support's good. Walking infantry. Hey, recruitable population plus 5%. That's what I'm talking about. Alright, animal observation. Some breakthrough and some other stuff, sure. Hey, we're actually a little bit in the manpower now. So these 4 divisions are fully deploying here. We only have 244 manpower. Ooh. Oh ho ho. Alright, they've gone to war. The marrow drinkers and the Washington Brotherhood. I'm going to start justifying 220 days. Let's hope they can last that long. Alright, spread the crowland. Good. Offer mut fruit for the Rib Breaker Coast. Where is this? Sure, the coast we have attained is rather good. Perhaps more would be even better. Pushing east and trading for land opposite of the Willamette River would be good investment for us. Becomes owner and controller of Salem. Okay, that's right here. I mean, okay. The marrow drink. So this is a an event for the marrow drinkers. All right. Yes. Do that. If they accept, I guess I'm going to have to run some troops in there. Well, not necessarily, because I'm not at war with the Brotherhood yet. This needs to go a lot faster. Why is it so long? Oh, the marrow drinkers are straight getting pushed. Oh, no. Wasn't there one of the things that helped speed up justify war goals or something? Experienced diplomat? No, that's just war goal time against us. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no, the marrow drinkers are getting run through. That's not good. That's way too quick. Oh no. Well, this is not good. I expected them to stalemate much better than this. Well, this is going to be over before we even know it. At this rate, so... Wow. Wow. Am I even building anything? I'm still repairing. Traders from Hawaii. War support. Yeah, sure. Yeah. I need some more military factories right then. Alright, that deal was rejected. I don't even think they even hold Salem anymore anyway. So we can't do anything here. We can't do anything over here. Okay, we can. One of our mut fruit offers was denied. So since it was denied, now we can do over here, I guess. Wow, marrow drinkers didn't stand a chance, did they? Alright, there goes the makeshift squad weapons. Creatures. Oh, we can get proper feed. This will help our amphibious platoons be a little bit stronger. Yeah, this is going to be over before we can get in. So we should probably just cancel our justification, huh? Because we're not going to be able to get there in time. Can we improve our relations? We can send volunteers. I could send volunteers to them too, huh? Only one division. Shoot. Alright. So Crowlands had 2 building slots. 2 off. Okay, I definitely need some arms workshop. So while the barrow diggers dig deep underneath the swampy dirt, they have to do something for entertainment. Many diggers have begun in their off time fighting in arena brawls. To accommodate this, many coral smiths are moving to the barrows to make a living for themselves. I just, yeah, I just, I saw that going a little bit differently. I'm gonna be honest. All right, some of these all right, so these divisions have come out, so that's pretty nice. All right, arenas in the tunnels, some more workshops. Produce, produce, produce. So let's add the fire team and add the dogs. I bet that's going to eat up some manpower. Not too bad though, it looks like. Alright, let's train for a little bit, because that knocked them down to rookies. Alright, training programs. Let's look at some tribal stuff. Anything we can do. Wow. Nothing here in the middle? Why can't we do any of this? Rad stags. We need rad stags in order to do that? Well, shoot. We do not have any rad stags. Okay. Deception tactic. I mean, we're not being bombed. So we let the Washington Brotherhood get too strong. And there it goes. They've defeated the marrow drinkers. Please, dear goodness gracious, don't attack me. Actually, what I would probably do with you is do a... No, not that. Maybe make a line like this. I mean, I don't have troops to cover this. Oh, stop training. Alright, the coral worshippers, I also would like to add fire team and dogs. I know I don't actually have the equipment, but I'm doing it. Let's see, blind-eyed miners, that adds 2 off-site civilian workshops. So let's do that. Oh, that's Corrible. Okay. That's got 7,000 troops, population in it. Excellent. Core. Put them in the trained mongrels and the fire team weapons. We gotta pump those out as quick as we can. Hurry, build another workshop, arms workshop. Alright, blind-eyed miners, so some civilian workshops. Let's see, striking iron. While digging, our barrow diggers have struck an ore of iron. This will be useful in making nails for armor and tools. So more eggs and more metal. Alright. What is the infrastructure here? Pretty crappy. Let's also do one. Alright, proper feed. So that did upgrade our Mirelurks a little bit. Kill claws. Oh, we can upgrade our Mirelurks to kill claws. Defense goes up. Hardness is better, obviously. Breakthrough. Soft attack. I mean, we might as well research it and get them producing, huh? Ooh. Look at all that manpower. Where did that come from? I love it. Alright, this is almost coreable. Ooh, Vault City, Nevada. I was put New Reno in there. Okay. Alright, this is also now coreable. Excellent. Give me some more stuff. More arms factories. Thank you. Okay. This is going to be tough, ladies and gentlemen. I have a huge Washington Brotherhood right here. I don't like that. Okay, striking iron. Okay, deeper into the earth. As our diggers draw out the tunnels of the barrows even deeper, we are starting to find new riches And new difficulties we must account for. So the Crowlands will add more building slots. All right. All right, we're almost to core level here. And there it is. Core this. Excellent. Thank you. All right, so we can actually... Let's make some more Malulu's Clutch. Maybe 2 of you, and then let's also get some more coral worshippers. I don't know, at least 8. And just get producing, get training, do whatever you gotta do. Alright. Make. And then for the wasteland survival training... Oh, here's where I saw the justify war goal time down. Let's knock you up another level to mercenary training instructors. I know that means training takes a little bit longer, but you know, you get more organization. Okay. Animal observation is done. Let's get Night Stalker tactics. So army. When it just says army, maybe someone can answer. So army, does that mean just literally everybody? All troops, they're all part of my army, right? Recovery rate's up, defense is up, piercing's up, land night attack goes up, max entrenchment does go down a little bit, which is I don't love that. All right, deeper into the earth. All right, defend the new bloods. Now that the tunnels are starting to get wider, Malulu has actually been able to fit themselves in order to lay their eggs. We need to defend these eggs, lest anyone try to hurt the new bloods. Add 3 off-map arms workshops and 1,200 more eggs. I mean, if at some point the eggs are just going to come rushing out of the ground, I would be cool with that. Because I'm going to need it. Big time. Ooh, look at Eastport go. Eastport is pushing back on their own. That's wild against the 80s? That seems pretty wild. Okay, deception tactics. Ooh, artisan villages. That puts out more factory output and efficiency growth. Yes, artisan villages. Let's go. Let's get that. Gosh, look at the infrastructure down there is terrible. Okay, defend the new bloods is done. So yeah, we have several. There we go. Because I'm making I got a ton of knives now. Striking gold, that gives us some bottle caps. Yeah, just need to keep pumping out those dogs and those fire team weaponry. Speaking of which, you already have animal friend. Let's give you gun nut. You also need gun nut and... Oh, you have mysterious stranger. Gotcha. Alright, well hopefully we can get some more upgrades for you. Alright, Mirelurk Killclaws. A dedicated warrior caste of the Mirelurks, it is not enough to define them by their larger claws and hardier exoskeleton. No, what truly sets them apart is their skill at ambushing, both in the water and on land. Appearing as stones or ocean refuse at a distance, they burst upwards and charge forth once prey is close enough, overwhelming the enemies of their queen. Oh, that's beautiful. That's beautiful. Now, we can't get sophisticated, right? Even for creatures. Creatures is no. We're only at intermediate. That's the only thing that we're intermediate at. So we are dealing with low-tech stuff, for sure. Which sucks. Dang. Alright, let me make sure something somewhere is... I'm not missing anything. No. And then there is one more, a little metabolic boost, but it's a little ahead of time. Let's go back to tribal. Civilian education. That's good for resistance. No, actually. Let's go back to support. We can only go so far in support. Which is the one here that gives us more soft attack? That would be the LMG. So let's go ahead and research that so they can be producing. Alright, so Mirelurk Kill Claws. Alright, striking gold. Deep earth-breathing equipment. In an old mining town, we have uncovered a series of deep-breathing suits. If we can reverse engineer this, we can allow our diggers to break the earth even deeper. What in the world is that screaming? My goodness gracious. Holy cow. Caesar's Legion's just kind of hanging out. Not really doing a whole lot. Republic of the Rio Grande is pretty big. Wow. Of the Rio Pack. Texan Brotherhood, you're just kind of hanging. Unity of Austin's getting wrecked by the Ironmongers. Alright. 3 off-map civilian workshops. So, the Great Tunnels of Malulu. The Great Tunnels of Malulu is the name for the massive barrow den we have dug underneath the crowlands. The barrows go on for miles and miles. For many, they quickly become completely lost within the depths of our massive dark labyrinth. So 3 infrastructure. Well, I'm only going to be able to use 1 of those. So that kind of stinks, actually. Alright, yeah, you have full equipment, so these troops are going to be coming out here soon. Alright, there they are. There you go, join in. I guess I could train you up as much as possible in the meantime. Alright, new Reno declared war on the Den. Yes, the Den is going to get wrecked, no doubt. Alright, that will leave 8 divisions. I'm gonna go ahead and put him in the queue. Alright, the Great Tunnels of Malulu are done. Shoot, we're almost done with the focus tree. That kind of stinks. I hate that. Okay. It is finally time for the hatching. A birthing of a new generation of Mirelurks. Such a thing as this only happens once every few decades. We need to be ready. Okay, we have to have a clutch of at least 8,000 eggs. Well, we do. Actually, we sure do. So that's not a problem. Alright, light machine gun has been researched. I mean, we could do also some things like dynamite. Dynamite's pretty good. Alright, let's upgrade you. Oh, which takes units of energy. You know what? We haven't researched the power station. We probably need to do that, huh? Because that's holding us back now. Alright. Go up there, join your crew. Oh yeah, you are quickly going to get you up to regular. Okay, finally it is time for the hatching. Only once every few decades can the tribesmen of the Mirelurk witness a new generation to be born like this. All across the tribe, many are coming together to work harder for this, to build up the tribe and prepare for the new influx of Mirelurks that will spread out across the land. Okay, what does this mean? Across Malulu's kingdom, her great clutch hatches. Thousands of baby Mirelurks flood the swamps and dominate the land. Arise, arise! Every egg and Malulu's clutch hatches. For every egg hatch, gain 1 manpower. Okay. Every cap for the army. Alright, so add children and mothers, which grants, monthly population minus 50%. Ooh, recruitable population 10%. Oh, factor 10%. Stability down, construction down. Oof. Alright, so we just got a boatload of manpower. I'm not sure if I love some of those other things that just happened to us. But it is what it is. Alright. Let's see, we can gain a bunch of claims on a bunch of, mending by force. Cores all owned states also cored by the apostles. Well, we already kind of done that. Ooh, look at this. Oh, we upgrade our whole faction and we get a bunch of intermediate tech and sophistic creature tech. Oh my goodness. Oh, all core land of the Troll Warren is owned by us rib breakers. Ooh. Uh-oh, well then we can't, that's not just that easy, so we're going to have to absolutely... Okay. Interesting. Wow, okay, so manpower is no longer an issue, right? Let's research what we can. Equipment study, that improves our production efficiency and factory output even more. So let's do that. Justify war goal. Wow. Wow. I'm not even sure what to say right now about all that. Holy smokes. Alright, obviously we're gonna we gotta pump out all these right now we're not even making one Mirelurk kill claw a day, so that's kind of a problem. Oh my goodness. Standard wages. Maybe I might not want to change that. Oh, I don't want children and mothers. I don't really need that. Do I? Can I go back to like able-bodied tribesmen? It does not seem to be the case. All right. So what is so the combat width of the Malulu's clutch right now is 20, and what's the combat width of the worshippers? 11. So not terrible. Oh, we still have some of them as militia. No, 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 no. Yeah, we need to make you actual infantry, I think. We have the manpower. We got the equipment, so that's not a problem. Oh, yes, I was going to research. Well, what do you know? Night Stalker Tactics is done. Let's get to industry and research basic generator for power stations. Alright, now we've also researched dynamite. Alright, which one is better for soft attack? That would be the flamer. I think I like that better. So we'll add dynamite to all of our units as well, and that's really going to help them pack some punch. I think. I hope. Get that infrastructure up a little bit. I don't like how low it is. I guess we can go ahead and do Nagasta Kavata Kavakas. Finally, Malulu's will is known. The Coral Court has told us that now that Malulu has had her hatching, she is wanting to expand her tribe's lands as a reward. Alright, well, I mean, just because I go ahead and get a claim doesn't mean I have to use it. So, you know, hey, why not? Alright, I'm going to go ahead and deploy all these, add them, and just get them training. So even if they don't have all the equipment, I think they can still go ahead and get trained up as much as possible. Alright, so that is completed. So what, does that mean I can probably attack people, maybe? No, it doesn't look like it. I would still have to justify a war goal on them. Gosh, do they scare me. I have to admit, the Washington Brotherhood. Now, if MacArthur... That's pretty strange that MacArthur's cutting two right here like this. Broken Coast is pretty big up here. Look at that. Alright, mending by force. The apostles of the Ruddy Man will rejoin our kingdom. Once we were 2, now we are 1. But again, I've already cored all that, but we might as well do it. I mean, look, they got the dang power armor. Killing me with that. Standing Rock declared war on MacArthur. Okay. This will be interesting. I'm actually kind of maybe rooting for MacArthur to win this. Yeah, they're going to lose all this. But if they can push out from here. All right, mending by force. So that's it. I literally can't go forward until I hold those lands that are needed. I might as well just finish out the visions of strategies. Lots of crazy stuff's going on around the world. Gain a permanent 20% decrease in coring costs. Huh. Local innovation, more factory output. Please, yes. I definitely want more factory output. NCR and Caesar's Legion are going to town. They're doing their thing. You know, I could hit Arroyo right in the rear. I mean, look, I already border the NCR anyway, so that's not like that's new. What's a justified war goal in this? 40 days. Heck yes. Actually, I would love to get in here and just straight wreck old Arroyo and take that for myself. We got basic generator. Let's build one somewhere. What's going on with Umbra here? I'd like to get Umbra as well. I mean, look, I think we're going to run right through Arroyo. I think that's the last... We're going to make that the last thing we do today, I think. Alright, let's get part standardization. Traders from Hawaii, yes. Alright, visions of strategies. Let's see, in the swamps. I mean, add a logistical skill, sure. I'll take it. Gosh, we still need so many we're now making one a day. Alright, we need more military factories to make... I would prefer to use regular human divisions as least amount as possible. Alright. Let's do it. Declare war. Like, he has no allies, right? So it should be fine. Okay, they called Umbra. That's fine. I'll take them both. Alright. Called the Packers as our enemy. I mean, I guess, honestly, you might as well just come along for the ride, too, right? Yes, the Mirelurks, though, are going to run through this. It's going to be beautiful. Yeah, in my mind, I'm already bordering NCR, so am I really adding a new enemy to my borders? I don't think so, and they're busy. NCR's busy. I probably should have done this already, but too late. Alright, let's take Arroyo. Yeah, just cutting through them like butter. Warm knife and butter. Yes, I have riders. Oh, you know what? Riders, I need to add dogs, because they add a nice, like, 50% more suppression, which is pretty cool. Look at that. There goes Arroyo. Oh, I don't have near enough to do anything about it. Oh! That is Eureka! Uh-oh. Yeah, I know we're neighbor. Oh no! So was all that for nothing? $55 days. No! Why are they at war with the NCR? Well, I'm gonna attempt. God, dog it. I'm gonna attempt to get there in time. And I'm just hoping the NCR can't get troops up in here in time, maybe. Alright, well, I kind of want to see... I want to see this through. I want this. I want these lands. NCR is probably going to get it all. Son of a gun! No! Oh, Standing Rock. Standing Rock just absolutely murked MacArthur. They took out the Brotherhood chapter that was up here, and now the MacArthur as well. Holy cow. Oh. Well, there goes Eureka. Never mind. Wow. Wow, I did not see that happening. Maybe I should have let Arroyo. I should have let Arroyo win that war. Well, it's too late now. I can't do anything about it. Son of a... You know what? I can almost upgrade to the heavy melee. Oh, warrior training. Let's research that. Well, I shot myself in the foot on that one. Standing Rock declared war on the Church of the Silo. They're going to be big. Please tell me that them and the Washington Brotherhood are going to get into it. Alright, we're making 1.5 Mirelurk kill claws a day. We're getting better. That stunk. I totally misplayed that. I misplayed that pretty bad, I think. Son of a gun. Alright, local innovation. Alright, I know we got to turn this off here. Alright, civilian education helps with pacification. Let's get citizen concern. Gain a permanent 20% decrease in coring cost. Sure. Alright, I'm going to pretty much put all extra factories into my shells. So then I could just mad pump out a bunch of Malulu's clutch. What I also would probably like to do... Had a behemoth, yeah, no. I think I might add another amphibious platoon here. Because it was kind of unbalanced. I didn't like that. Factory. Alright. Need more mills. Need more mills. And sieves, right? Look at you, Standing Rock. Behemoth! It's kind of interesting to see what's going on in the world, because I can't really go anywhere. Alright, we're almost making 2 shells a day. Pretty good. Broken Coast declared war on who? Ah. The Haida Confederation. They're going to try and take that island. Kingdom of Manitoba. So the north in Canada is going crazy. Seraph Lords declared war on Whitechapel. Okay. Interesting. Not a whole... The Guardian Brotherhood declared war on the NCR. Oh, that's who that is. Okay. Wither Dogs declared war on Caesar's Legion. That was probably dumb. on your part, Wither Dogs. I have to say, I'm not sure what you were thinking on that one. Go figure. Oh, Edgercito Mexicano. Blowing through the Rio Grande Pact. How about that? How about them apples? I'm just trying to bide my time in the hopes that Standing Rock and the Washington Brotherhood will eventually start throwing some sticks at each other. Or maybe the winner of this war, perhaps. Someone that can actually last a little while. Oh, why did this open up? Okay. I like this. Tribal Pride. Army effects, defense +3, soft attack, hard attack, and organization all out of 3. Excellent. Ooh, construction speed +7.5%. Heck yes. Alright, I've totally lost track of time. Sure does look like Broken Coast is winning this war against the Pass Keepers. Yeah, this war's over here in Mexico and southern Texas and whatnot. Cypher Warband. Oh yeah, Texas is getting pretty big though. They're not going to be a pushover, no doubt. Standing Rock declared war on Uranium County. That's a cool name. Look at this guy, Gabagool. That dude looks awesome. Oh, free military factory. Heaven's Gate has declared war on High Chapel. That's near us. Yes, right here. Yeah, I just need to produce as many Mirelurk claw. Oh, the flamethrowers. I forgot. I was not making it. I need to get those in production ASAP. Let me take... Yeah, we don't need to be... Oh, we are so overloaded with dogs now. Okay. Alright, let's get those flamethrowers in production. That's gonna give our troops even more of a pack. So Malulu's Clutch, would you like demolition? Same for my coral worshippers. Would you like a demolitions? That should make you hit even harder, right? Yeah, I know that puts us a little ways under the cap there, but we'll be okay. Wait, weren't we at almost 2 Mirelurk claws a day, and now we're back under? Miscounts declared war on Standing Rock. Ooh, that's a big one. Okay, if Standing Rock can win this, I mean, they're going to be humongous. Ooh, they're... Oh, I don't know how many our units are right here, but they've lost them. They've been encircled and crushed. Wow. Wild stuff. Come on, Washington Brotherhood. Oh, an alliance with the NCR. Boo. Boo, Vault City. Don't be a cop-out. Alright, well. Military factory, military factory, military factory. Texas declared war on the Houston Rockets. Obviously, that is a battle they should win. Infantry, soft attack, hard attack. Yeah, let's do that. Still a stalemate here at the river. Navajo Nation declared war on Caesar's Legion. Interesting. I don't think that's going to go very well for you, Navajo Nation. I'm just telling you. I hope you understand what you've done. I can't tell. Looks like Standing Rock is actually... Are they moving forward or back? Doesn't look like it's going too well for them. I wonder how many units they got were encircled and destroyed. I see my last patrol is still alive. Heck yes. Love it. Wow, Militez Altiores got pretty big, didn't they? Alright, Navajo Nation is just about taken out. Oh, there we go. Mexico and Texas are at war. Look at all those bubbles. Look at all those bubbles. It looks like Texas is fresh out the gate, fast out the gate. Very fast out the gate. Wow, Texas is going to be a big one too after winning that war. Standing Rock kind of looks like they're struggling. I don't know. They're pushing up right there. But they're not doing well here around Fort Peck. Alright. Factory. Mirelurk Kill Claws. That's all where I want to put them. That's all I want to put them. I have the manpower. Now I just need to fill them out. Build more military factories. Well, lo and behold, that is what I'm working on. I want it to be a sea of unending crabs. IED training, covered volley, and explosive proficiency. Let's research that. Man, we might have gone through most of the tribal stuff. To be honest, perks. Creature perks. Oh, one day to research that, okay. Tribal, naval. Oh, air doctrines. Oh, naval, yeah, the light cutter hull, sure. I've kept going way too long. I did not stop when I said I was going to. I'm sorry. I totally fibbed on that one, didn't I? Yep, Texas looks like they're gonna win this. I mean, this whole section is in. Well, I guess they could still get out by boat, but they're encircled, so. Man, only making 2 a day with 14 factories. But they're good, though. They're supposed to. They're like swamp power armor, I guess, almost, huh? Standing Rock is... I guess they're winning. They took Safe Haven and Medicine Hat. So, you know. Yeah, whatever troops Mexico has in here is going to be completely destroyed. Anything I can do? Oh, demand our rightful territories. Gotcha. Invest stimulus in Arroyo. No. Oh, I guess I could start the scavenging missions. Just no orders. Just do whatever. Ruthless drills. Don't need to do any of that. Oh, goodness, guys. Oh, the heavy melee weaponry we can upgrade from our conch knives. I mean, they are better. If we're being honest, so we should probably switch to it. It's just the truth. Just the truth. Look at that Provisional Republic of Texas. From the Pacific to the Gulf. Don't think I've ever seen them do quite that well before, to be honest. Pretty interesting. Traders from Hawaii, yes. The traders from Hawaii can always stop by. Okay, so I've officially filled out this unit here. Alright, heavy melee weaponry has been researched now. That's where we can top. Well, we can go up here to warrior equipment. Might as well research it. Okay. Research, research, research. Balulu's clutch. 20 divisions. Let's get him. Oh, I can't even do 20 divisions. Capped out at max manpower in the field. I can only put 16. Ooh, Texas has just declared war on Caesar's Legion. Ooh, Caesar. That's going to end Caesar's Legion then. They're done. They're going to be toast. Standing Rock looks like they're going to win their war. Wow. 2,200 amphibious in order to do that. And that's only 16. What do we get? Gains old world economic theories. Okay. I probably should have been doing that a long time ago. Military march. Let's see. Informal militia formation. Hey, standard infantry. More organization plus 10. Pretty darn good. Now all this bottom stuff has been opened up for enforcers. Not that we do a lot with enforcers, but you know, that's cool, I guess, or whatever. I mean, Caesar's Legion's definitely going to lose now, right? There's... Ooh. Oh, but now the NCR is pushing into them. They're too distracted. But if they could destroy Texas and then turn back around on the NCR, oh boy. That would be wild. They kind of are. They're really putting them on it, actually. Well, shoot. Should I push into the NCR then? They have to be utterly... I mean, just utterly distracted, right?
Yeah, Dag.
Maybe? I kind of feel like they would be. Interesting. Interesting thought. Not sure how feasible something like that would be, though. If you're still here, what do you think? I could make a move on the NCR, and you know, because we can look at wars, right? Legionary Mojave Territories War? No, 69,000 can't be right. Am I looking at the right one? Those numbers seem way too low. Only 69,000? Casualties? Caesar's Legion only 40? $67 and then 45 here? Huh. That just doesn't seem likely. Oh, look. I mean, look. My fielded manpower, if once these guys that are trained, that would only put me at 16,000. And supposedly the NCR is probably roughly 80,000. I mean, that wouldn't even be close. I don't know. That just seems like a really... That number just doesn't seem right. I don't trust it. Seems way too low of a number. Yeah, but if I hit him in the back with some good units, enough of them, we might be able to do some really good damage. Warrior equipment. Alright, that's the most we literally can do. I guess we can research some tribal scout equipment. Just cause. We're almost up to 3 Mirelurk kill claws a day. That's not bad. Interesting. I don't know. Where should we go? Or is Washington Brotherhood really the play? It says it looks like their max manpower is 20,000.
La.
So if we have a bunch of really good Malulu's clutch deployed, might be strong enough. Maybe. Something to think about. Something to think about. Dang, I've gone way too long. I know I've said that 5,000 times. Ooh, Caesar's Legion's in trouble. I think they're in some serious trouble here. I mean, they are pushing Texas back, but will it be in time? Oh, there's an encirclement of some Texas troops. That's going to hurt them. For sure. Not... Yeah, I mean, look, they're almost to Flagstaff. They're almost to Caesar's capital. Hmm. 51,000. How could he only have 51,000? Or 59? Seems way too low. Now, if Caesar's Legion gets here to the river, it's going to be almost kind of like all these units are cut off, but... Ooh, look at Gente del Sol did a naval invasion. That's gonna kind of distract the NCR there a little bit. Texas is in big trouble. Where is their capital, by the way? What is Texas's capital? I don't see it. I don't see the star. Oh, there it is. Lone Star, Dallas. Interesting stuff. Caesar's Legion, if I was you, I probably would have cut them off right here and tried to trap whatever they have down here. But you did not do that. Obviously, it looks like Caesar's Legion has put most of his focus going into Texas. Like, take this river. Take him right here. Block this river, and all these guys are basically trapped. But no. You don't want to listen to me. There we go. So that's going to fill out. That's going to be a whole nother 20-man army, 20-division army. Oh, Standing Rock lost to the miscounts. How about that? How about them apples? They were so strong until, well, they weren't, I guess. Metabolic boost. Okay, that just improved my amphibious platoons even better. Gonna research all this tribal stuff. One more tile here, Caesar's Legion, and these boys are cut minus Nate running away navally. Amazing. Wild stuff here. It is just kind of interesting to watch. Oof. That's a whole mess now. Who did the miscount? Oh, Washington Brotherhood. Okay, let's stop right here. This is perfect. This is my chance. All right, but let's save, okay? Let's save. The Washington Brotherhood has been declared war on by freaking this huge-ass miscounts. And this is my chance. I'm going to totally just roll right up their behind, okay? This is it. We waited and waited and waited. And now the time has come, my friends. But that will be in the next episode. That, yes, it will. And I'm very much looking forward to it. Thank you all so much. See you soon. Please like, subscribe, comment, all that good stuff. Bye-bye.